Hey everyone, Sean Clement here, and I'm at the Royal Quebec Golf Academy at the beautiful Royal Quebec Golf Club. And we're talking today about deep lag. And deep lag comes from a nice solid tilt. And a nice solid tilt comes from you going that way towards your target and not that way toward the ball. So in the last episode, we talked about the battering ram. So if I want the battering ram to go this way through the door, I'm not going to move my head over here. I'm just going to jam the battering ram, just scratch the door to the side. And if I do the same thing, if I over tilt this way and I'm scratching up, so I want to feel like I'm able to ram that way through the door. And that requires the proper angle or the axis of rotation. So in order for me, let's say if we're hammering, let me get my wonderful little hammer here. So let's say I'm hammering down on something. There's where I would set up, and notice how my head is tilted forward and my shoulders are kind of level, and now I can drive that hammer down and through. In golf, we're hammering that way, aren't we? So here we go. I got a hammer this way now. So notice how my right shoulder is lower than my left shoulder and my head is tilted this way. Watch Rory in the downswing. He's going that way because that's where the money is. He gets to the top of the swing and the head tilts this way, and now he's able to deliver his shots in that direction. So this is me getting ready to hammer that way. Now this tilt is what conserves the angle of my second pendulum, which is my wrist hinge, right? So I want to go that way. If I do this, I can't go that way anymore. I'm forced to go that way. That's when you stick it in the ground. You get that deep divot to the left, pull left, slice right, pop flies with the driver, you name it, can of worms opens up, right? But if I stay in that direction towards my target, I maintain tilt. If I maintain tilt, I maintain lag. When I maintain lag, I maintain proper angle of attack with machine, right? So I'm going toward the target. I'm getting ready to do a little draw here. So I gather and I'm releasing the energy toward the target. So I let my arms fall. Notice where my head is. My arms fall toward the target now. See how my right elbow brings the hand leads the shaft leads the club heel, and then the heel leads the toe. So the release of energy is over here. That's where peak speed is going to be in the golf swing. And don't let those scientists fool you about peak speed being down here. Of course, the ball's going to slow you down, but you still need to send the ball over there. So we're collecting and releasing over here. We're not dumping everything down here. So when you see somebody do this in the backswing, you know they're going after that. And there's nowhere to put it. But if I want to put it over there, there we go. You'll see a wonderful video where entitled Best Lesson I Ever Got from Mo Norman. And we're talking about the height of the shot. If I don't choose the height that I want to hit the shot on, then I don't know how to tilt, do I? So I want to hit it twice the height of the trees in the back. Got it. Whoa, no, now I'm scraping the ground into the ball. No good. And whoops, now I'm driving the ball into the ground and to the left. No good. So I'm looking for 2 tree lines up that way. Got it. Got it. Still got it. Now it feels like I have access to the trees. And notice how my head did not move. And when the head doesn't move, I can't go side to side. If I default to the ball, whoop. Notice now I'm going down to the left. If you look at it from this angle, I want to drive this through the wall. Gather. Driving through the wall. Then I forget about driving through the wall. I go ball. Whoop. Now I'm going down and to the left, aren't I? So that angle of attack, if you were to do this, now I'm way out in front of the ball. I got to release early. So your actual angle of attack will flatten out depending on the timing of it, because now that you're out in front, you got to release early to not miss the ball. Well, the second pendulum's coming out early, and now from there it's moving up. So if you got this wrist position through impact, you're actually hitting the ball on the way up, because a lot of it has to do with that second pendulum point. You see how important this is? So if I'm going toward the target, there's going through the door frame. Now my angle of attack is coming down at just the right steepness for this particular club. So let's look at my club information here. So I'm going to send my energy over to the golf ball there. Okay? So notice the body has no need to move forward, so my weight shift and my body turn is going to be very limited. And I'm going to scull it. So notice I'm 2.6 degrees downwards here. And I sculled that a little bit, so I hit it off the bottom of the club, but you notice the angle of attack. Now if I change that and I release at the target, I'm going to let the weight of my arms and club release through the shot. So I'm focused out there, and I'm letting the weight of the arm club unit release out there. So now we're talking about almost 180 carry. Nice. 185 total. So notice now I'm 4.7 downwards right here. 17 degrees launch. I hit that in the center of the club face, just a hair thin, but because I was much more through the ball, you notice a big difference in how my body was out there versus over here stalled. So if that's my target, why would I shift my weight there and clear my hips when that's my target? But if my target's over there and I'm releasing the energy out there into my picture, then that weight shift and the body clearance is going to be very, very different. And because my body's in the process of clearing, the lag is way deeper. If I throw everything at the ball, well, my lag has to release much sooner. It's a huge difference, isn't it? And all that is only because of the way that I'm focused over the ball. So the key now is, well, the next video that we're going to be looking at, so you need to be out there, you need to be releasing out there to get the right tilt. The right tilt gives you the right lag gives you the right angle of attack. So now that we understand that, the next video we're going to be talking about, well, what's preventing you from going over there? Why are you so worried about the golf ball? And why are you so worried about its contact and its direction? And if you're worried about the contact or the direction of the golf ball and you're worried about where it's going to end up, then you can't really go to the target, can you? You are actually forcing yourself to release at the ball. Stay tuned for that. That's going to be really important.